Welcome everyone. My name is Devi Jade, and I am glad that you have joined me this evening to speak to you about the channeled divine message that I have received for us on this full moon in May 2020. There are many of us that are now having the opportunity to wander out a little bit out of our lockdown, and at the same time there are also many of us that are still at home having a few more days to be able to go within and visit ourselves inside and discover who we truly are. This full moon is considered what's called in old Native American traditions the flowering moon. And it's the time of spring where everything is coming out into bloom, and it's so beautiful. All the pink blossoms, the white blossoms, everything is very vibrant and beautiful. The air is very fresh, especially because there's been nothing in the sky to block that. And use these eyes that we have to really take in with your eyes, our little nose that takes in the senses, and just breathe in all the beauty that's around you if you get out on your nature walk or whatever you're able to do. This time is also a time to start planting our seeds of what we want. It's a metaphor as well as what we truly want to do. There's a lot of people out there that are starting to plant, that can plant, to mow their lawns and do that sort of thing too, because they've got that little spring fever in them that truly desires to make things beautiful. Our message this month is about planting seeds for our truest of prosperity. Truest of prosperity is not just about money, is it? It is about the prosperous self. Prosperous self meaning our legacy that we're going to leave, our internal talk that we do, everything that's going to grow something that's a lot more beautiful than what we've had before. I know that there's been scads of internet programs and things that we could blossom up because now's the time to run forward. And how fast are we going to run? I'm going to tell you that my experience right now is I have these beautiful trees that are around me, and I would go out literally like looking out the window is what I mean. And I think, wow, they're not blooming yet. I could see the little seeds everywhere. And I thought, they're taking a little bit of time. I know the natural course of things. And even at that, my mind went to, I hope these trees are okay. No, they look okay. And the next thing I knew, I got up one morning, so many days later, and that tree was loaded with leaves, brand new leaves. It's beautiful. It is a purple maple, which I love. And the other trees, so I ran to the back windows and all the purple trees are all blooming out. It's that beautiful, deep burgundy color. So that tree, which I love trees, I love all of nature. They teach us so many beautiful things. That tree was saying, I'm here. Slowly the sap's coming up, slow the energy's coming up, and then bursting in joy and beauty. Let's remember to take our time so that we will be able to burst in beauty. We don't need to run. So when we're planting our seeds, what we're going to do this month is, if you have a yellow candle, another one, go ahead and use that. We're going for red this time. Red is the place of east, the place of new beginnings, the place of where the sun can get very bright, the place of eagle, and that's when spirit can come to us. Now, there are other Native American traditions where they have it exactly the opposite, is yellow, but the way that I was taught, it is red. So as the red is coming up, then we're going to burst forth with that new initiation, new initiative. what I want you to do is get your red candle. I want you to go ahead and put an intention. Now, I have a protocol that I do when I do candles, but because there's so many of us and so many ways that we might not get it right because our brain's saying, well, is it this way? Is it that way? I'm going to keep it super, super simple. Get a candle that's about this tall. Those are votives. Okay, you can get that, or you can get a taller one if you'd like. I have been using novenas, which work very well for me. In the course of things, though, please just get a little one. They're not very much, 50 cents up to 70 cents. Sometimes they're 99. Get that color red. Red for vibrancy, red for the blood of the earth, red. Okay, and then on the side, you're going to take a little pin or a push pin, and you're going to write on the side, new beginnings. Okay, write that in there. Just dig it in there very nicely. And then on the other side, you're going to draw a little sun, a little circle of a sun. Okay, and you're going to then take some olive oil if you have. Now, if you have essential oils, that's even better. And if you do, I'd actually like you to put something that's got a little bit of cinnamon in it. However, if you don't, please just use olive oil, put a little bit in your hands, rub it around, pick up your candle, and take that candle, hold it, and then have the energy of it going, the wick, which would be my top of my fingernail, to the base, wick to the base, wick to the base, and then you put it on a little plate. You then dedicate that candle to your deities and to that energy of prayer, where you're going to light the candle. And when you light the candle, the energy of those who you pray to, your deities, your angels, will come to the candle, because now you've invited their energy. That light of the candle is a clear signal that you're in tune and they're meeting you as well. So focus on your candle, and when you do focus on your candle, you will then want to very quietly meditate. Now, again, we all must know how to do that now. I've never seen so many classes of meditation online in my life. So you get very quiet, just very, very quiet, natural breath. Open your eyes, focus on the candle. And as you're focusing on that candle, what you would want to do is you would want to speak aloud what you desire. Keep it super simple if you can, so that you're very, very clear about what you want. You don't have to have a date on it. You don't need to do all these things that you think you need to do. Simply be with the candle. Speak your truth about what you desire for prosperity, prospering yourself in the land, prospering yourself to yourself. So for instance, I would say something like, I would like to focus on moving forward with my goal that's in mind in the next 28 days to 30 days, and attract that into myself. Now that's a little bit broader. You can tighten it up, being very, very clear on a very tight, short sentence. Okay. Remember, you're asking your deities and your angels and guides to help you, so they already know what you want. But the more clear we are in our brain, the more our brain will work for us and pull that stuff in with our law of attraction. The beautiful thing about candles and doing this kind of more meditative work, it's quieter, it's more in tune with something bigger, and then that energy that's much bigger than us, which is faith energy, has a power to it. You'll manifest what you want because you're requesting it from those that you love and whom you go to in prayer with your heart's desire. When you feel like you have spoken your words, sit with the candle, watch it, and you'll have a knowingness a natural knowingness when to put the candle out. Remember to snuff it out. So I use a little snuffer if you have that. If you don't, you know, you can always go like that. I've done that before. Or you can take a little tiny shot glass or something, glass please, not plastic, and put it out. Never blow it out, because we're empowering the energy into the candle, and every time you blow it out, you're blowing the energy away from you, and we're bringing things toward ourselves. So every day for the next 7 days, light it, sit quiet again, meditate, do what you will with the candle, invite your deities, angels, and guides. Please allow yourself time with your own meditation, because again, it's a focus. If you want to close your eyes occasionally, yes, go ahead. More than not though, be with the energy of the candle. If it's very steady, that's a good sign. If it's waving around, get a little more focused on that, because they're telling you you need more focus. If it's real teeny weeny, then there's not a lot of energy going to it. Don't go down your phone and scroll, or don't wait or look around wandering. You don't have to stare like this either. Just be with your candle like you're being with yourself, because you truly are doing that as well. Snuff it again. 7 days, everyone, 7 days. And once you're done with that, when the candle is like down to nothing, save your intention of what you've been speaking over every day. And hopefully by then it'll have burned down to nothing, and leave the drippings there for the next 28 days. Now, some of you might not want to do that, so you can wrap it up in nice tissue, not toilet tissue, please. I know we have plenty on hand, but not that, not Kleenex. Please and not paper towels. Please just get some sort of tissue like you would wrap a present in. I know most of us have that. If you don't have that, do the best you can, cloth or something. And when you wrap it, put it underneath your pillow or beside you on the bed, somewhere where that energy is right there with you, and a nice, safe place where you would feel like you would put it. You could put it in your jewelry box or something. I typically will put it on my altar. I don't actually wrap it until the full 28 days is done. So that's what we're going to do this month. And know that things come to fruition in about 28 days. Remember the tree. So have a very good full moon. I know that you'll manifest what you want, because as you are with me, I am with you, and the energy is flowing to each of us. Come again to my channel. I invite you. I do ask you to please subscribe. Please do the thumbs up thing and hit the little bell so that you can receive my messages in between. And every once in a while, I'll dot one in between. I'm still learning this, but I do so appreciate you coming and sharing your space with me as I'm sharing with you. Remember again, beautiful swans fly free. We are all swans, and we do need that freedom. Take care. Happy full moon.